I'm finally making a spoiler review, like I said last time I did. Bumblebee movie? Yeah. God, those Cybertron scenes were awesome. Greetings from Mike Tubers. Today we will be doing a spoiler review on Glass. Remember last time I reviewed this movie? I don't know what grade I gave it, so I thought for a couple days, I thought ask some friends around, asked a couple friends about what grade they give it. One gave it an F. I'm like, no. And yeah, I finally thought about what grade I was going to give it. And yeah, so let's talk about why I hated the ending. So first, let's talk about why I love this movie. The fights between David Dunn and the Horde were awesome. Basically, the first fight opens up with David Dunn going... Him and his son are basically vigilantes hunting down bad guys. And basically what happens is that David Dunn and his son track down Horde, and the Horde's captured cheerleaders. So basically, David Dunn goes into the building, breaks them out, and basically the Horde kept throwing a table at him back and forth, and it was freaking awesome. And eventually, the table hit a cheerleader and knocked her out cold. I thought blood splattered there. I'm like, oh wow! What's it with death of teenagers in this franchise? Just saying. But no, basically, then the Horde kept fighting him, and he was equal strength. And basically, David Dunn and Horde went outside the building, and then you meet the police and the evil girl. Or the evil girl, we'll get back to that in a second. The evil lady, the psychiatrist, and they have this weapon that flashes lights on and off at the Horde, changes his personality, which was really awesome, and they don't use it again. And also, I was glad to see the son back again. It was the same actor, and I was glad to see the son back again. I really liked the son, and I'm glad to see him back. He was really likable in this movie, and the girl from Split, I'm glad to see her again, and her uncle has justice, and yeah, it was really awesome. So basically, in Samuel Jackson comes in like second act, barely speaking, until like third act, and like it was more or less slower paced in the middle act, more slower pace, but I enjoyed the slower pace. And it was unique because they talked about how superheroes aren't real and how you're going crazy. I'm like, okay. We'll get back to that part later because guess what? They take that out. And basically, what happens later is Samuel Jackson breaks out, gets the beast, waking up. And Hedwig. Hedwig's also a really awesome character in this movie. James McAvoy did Hedwig awesome. It's more like the Hedwig movie. But yeah, so basically what happens, gets the beast woken up and brings him outside and basically brings him through the basement, and basically all the main characters come together. Epic showdown, epic fight comes happening. Then David Dunn gets thrown in water tank along with Beast, fighting, and guess what? Evil military dudes show up. This is where the movie goes way downhill. Basically, the original plan with Mr. Glass was to bring, which I liked, was the fact they were going to try make the world know that they're real. And by that, fighting on the building. And that was having this showdown on the building. And I was excited. I was really pumped. But nope! What we get is murder by Puddle David Dunn gets murdered in a puddle, gets his head shoved down like 2 foot puddle, murdered while the Horde gets shot in the stomach, while Mr. Glass gets punched. For the love of God, why? I was yelling at the screen. It's not Order 66. You're not trying. No, that's not how you wrap up a movie. If you wanted to kill David Dunn off that fast, you would have made him risk his life killing the Beast underwater. That would have been a great ending. No! And another side thing I liked was that the Beast was, his father was on the same train that, or the Horde's father was on the same train that David Dunn was. And that was a cool connection, but yeah, that's not how you wrap a story. Introducing secret organization? No, this isn't the Avengers, for Christ's sake. It seems like you're trying to do Cemetery Wind hunting down Transformers. No, don't do that. Seen it enough times in a movie. See why I hated it? But it's about, then the rest of it's about the psychiatrist, and a cool twist I liked was that it was a suicide mission and that Mr. Glass risked his life for no reason, or Mr. Glass recorded the whole fight and sent it out to the real world. And that was really cool. I like that. But the rest of it, I hated it. Like, I've never hated anything in a movie that much. I really hated it, man. It just brought me down. I didn't like it. I really didn't like it. And I really hated that. Overall, you guys, that really brought me down. Like, the secret organization, but I finally thought of a good grade to give this movie because I love this movie. I really do. Besides the last 20 minutes, just why? You could have went with all the endings you went to. You went with that ending. But yeah, that was a bad way to wrap up a franchise. It was a good ending, but bad. Or good movie end the franchise, but bad ending. Overall, guys, I'm going to give Glass a B. Yeah, I really liked this movie, but really didn't. Like, it was a great franchise, and the ending left us off on a bad note. And do I wish more of these movies existed? Hell yeah, I do. But because they're different. I like different. It's more grounded than any other superhero movie out there. They don't play it safe, and I don't like when movies play it safe. Infinity War did it. Sorry, just getting that cleared. But overall, guys, yeah, that was a really hard movie grade. And I do not like how this movie ended. Like, it's like ending a franchise off, just leaving us hanging.